join, because sometimes it takes a little longer, but yeah, there's a lot of people waiting.
Yep.
Are you ready now that you're live? You want me to let people in?
12 more seconds here.
Oh, okay, no problem.
All right. Yep. Now we're ready to go.
Great.
Hi.
Hi all.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. Shabbat shalom, friends. Welcome. Come on in. Get a good seat in the front. It's where we keep the good snacks.
Joanna, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling well, thank you very much. And I only have one more round and then I am done.
Wonderful.
So yes, so May 11th is
Hey, Amber.
my last round. Thank you for asking.
How you're doing? That's good. That's good. How's Jeff?
Shabbat shalom, friends. Welcome to services here at Temple Beth Israel. I would like to take a moment and remind you that we are currently live on the internet. We will begin services promptly at 6:05.
And she says that so nicely.
That's my flight attendant voice.
I was
Please
going
be
to
sure
say,
to-
that sounds
to,
rehearsed. So professional.
Well, you know, you've been doing it for 15 months. At this point, it should be, right?
Right. In your sleep.
What?
The temple website has a newly updated Sisterhood Judaica gift shop catalog. Go check it out. You never know what you might find that I might have in my house that I can move and get out of here. Helene, it's been a long time.
I know. How are you, Lynn?
Okie dokie.
Good.
Yeah, the whole shop is in my bedroom.
Well, you know, you got to move merchandise. What can I say?
I know.
Shabbos, everybody.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbos. Good Shabbos.
Sure.
Hi, Pam and Ted.
Hello. Hi, Helene. How have you been?
Have you been?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Well, good to hear that.
Okay, we all missed the singing.
Yeah.
We all miss the singing.
Oh, it's just too bad that we can't all sing on.
Amber, I played golf tomorrow with
Together.
my guy from work.
That's terrific. Yeah, I hope that with these new mitigations, there'll be new standards come out related to singing, related to how we can gather, how we can be together safely. And you know what? I see the end of the tunnel. It's coming at us, right? Like I see the ability for us to be together and to pray together and to sing together and to laugh together.
Yeah.
It's
That'll
on
be
the way.
nice.
It will be.
Amber, does our Jeff play
Hi,
golf?
Cheryl.
Forward a little.
Golf at all?
Hi.
Amber, I play golf. I play golf with him.
Hi.
You know?
Hi, Eli.
Hi,
I thought maybe Jeff could play golf. I could play golf with him. Maybe. I don't know.
Hi. Hi, Eli. How are you?
Good boy.
You know, you could drop back a little bit. See what happens when you drop back a little bit.
Could you?
In my eyes there.
Okay, you want me to get your dinner? Oh,
I want to have dinner
Alright.
too.
Hi,
sorry.
Barbara.
We'll come closer this way than here. Okay.
Especially
Did you
with
do
such a cute dinner guest.
Linda, did you do sixth grade today?
I always do sixth grade. I usually do sixth grade, yes. Right, Eli? Did we
Lovely.
go over under? Over under?
Ah,
Are you on it? There you are.
I don't know what I did.
We can hear you, Sue.
I know, but I got just a little window. I can't get it back open.
Try sweeping to the left or the right.
Hi, guys. Good Shabbos.
Hi, Eunice. How are you?
Eunice. Hi, Roz and Ernie.
Hello. There we go, Sue.
Yes.
Yeah, that didn't work either.
See you. Hi, Johanna.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi, guys.
Why, you fighting with him too? Who aren't you fighting
Good
with?
to see everyone. Wait,
What is that?
Whoa.
that was a loud
That
noise.
sounded interesting.
Yeah, that looks better.
Yes.
Hi, Marcia.
All right, got it. Okay.
Hey,
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hope you all had a good
Terry,
week.
Cheryl.
I hope you all had a good week.
Good Shabbos.
Shalom.
Shabbos.
Hey,
Shabbat
Roz, when I
shalom.
come up tomorrow, I have the blue necklace. I'm gonna wear it so you can see it.
Okay.
Hi.
All right.
Happy Shabbos, everybody.
Okay.
Hello.
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 He's precious.
Canada.
I don't know who that
There we
is.
go.
He's the
That's what I
cutie
wanted.
pie.
So cute.
It's a good thing you said something good, Marcia.
Yeah,
Hi, Amber.
absolutely.
He repeats everything.
Barb, are you in Moscow?
Hi, Janice and Miles.
Hi, honey.
Happy Shabbos.
Happy Shabbos.
I think so.
No, that's virtual.
I know.
Moscow. I'm not there.
It looks like Moscow.
It is Moscow. It's in red.
Yes,
square.
nice.
That's all right. Mine looks like us, really.
Oh,
that's
that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
That's my.
Yeah.
That was taken
Beautiful
in
picture.
Shabbat one year.
I'm gonna sit on that.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Hey, Ralph.
they're
Hey,
down-
Dad.
They're downtown again.
There's
Hi, Mark.
so many people there
Hey,
coming
Larry.
tonight.
How are you?
Good, good Shabbos.
Yeah, thanks.
You know
Finish
what?
up you too, Mark.
I'll do it down.
Hi, Helene.
Hello.
Well, we have the,
Hi.
Sound is insane.
yeah, because we have the over.
Mystery person.
Who is this?
We don't know.
Here. Where is it?
We
Why am I not on the All right, Shabbat Shalom, friends, and welcome to services here at Temple Beth Israel. We're so pleased to welcome you, and it is time to go ahead and begin services now.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. U'mevorach. Shabbat Shalom. U'mevorach. Az yimales chok pinu, ulshoneinu rina. Az yomru v'agoyim, higdil Adonai lasoti melech. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and welcome. Today is the third Shabbat in the Hebrew month of Iyar, and we're thrilled to be able to be together once again to welcome the Shabbat. We welcome Shabbat with the blessing of the Sabbath lights, and for that we call on Zhana Soloveitchik, the mother of tomorrow morning's bar mitzvah.
Hello. We are proud to be a part of it.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of all the generations of Israel who have kindled lights, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu leadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, who has taught us the way of holiness through mitzvot and commanded us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Shabbat shalom.
Amen.
Yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, my, mamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam umelo yasmechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam umelo Yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, my, mamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my, mamai, yamamai, my,
La 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 la. La 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 la. Ozarua latzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Ozarua latzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Ozarua latzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Ulishrei lev simcha. Ozarua latzadik ulishrei lev simcha. Ulishrei lev simcha. La 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 la. Adonai kol haaretz. Hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz. Yitzchu v'ranenu, ranenu v'zameru. Yitzchu v'ranenu, ranenu v'zameru. Adonai kol haaretz. Hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz.
Lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורך קומי אורי 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 שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה
Page 22. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך, לאמונתך בלילות. עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בחינוך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, לזמר לשמך עליון, לזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך ארנה. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Page 26.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ועלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי איכון וביום איכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam olam Me'omaya Yitbarach.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרמד וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא
Berichu.
בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו
Amen. We continue on page 28 with Baruch Hu. We rise in body or in spirit, and we turn towards Jerusalem.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhmah poteach sha'arim, ובתבונה משנה עיתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה. אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נהגה יומם ולילה, נהגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולם. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Avad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 40. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, מוכי הים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר כיפד אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם, ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל. בששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת שבת ויהי נפש שבת שבת ויהי נפש שבת שבת ויהי nefesh. We continue with the tefillah on page 48. We rise in body or in spirit and turn towards Jerusalem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei avotenu v'imotenu Elokei Avraham, Elokei Yitzchak v'Elokei Yaakov Elokei Sarah, Elokei Rivka, Elokei Rachel v'Elokei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם וזרעת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לישני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Page 60. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon לכל השלום, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. ונצחים לעולם. Well, friends, I think that just hearing that song sung by our own Emma Shimovich, a member of our congregation, we understand why the Jewish Federation has chosen her as part of the Springboard Chicago program to be one of the under 18 honorees this year. And we're very proud, Emma, of you. We congratulate you. And I'm happy to announce that Emma has arranged a benefit concert called United in Harmony in support of the Jerusalem Youth Chorus. And that concert will be this coming May 2nd, Sunday, May 2nd, from 1 to 2 p.m. And all the information about it is on the e-blast that came to your house last Wednesday afternoon. We have a link there and probably on our website as well. I encourage you to join in. And to Emma, we say to you, Mazal Tov. The honor of being one of Chicago's under 18 is certainly well deserved, and we are exceedingly proud of you. Mazal Tov u'kol hakavod.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, we also want to say words of Mazel Tov to Yoni Soloveitchik, who will tomorrow morning be called to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Yoni, this day has been a long time in coming for your family and for our congregation as well. People all over the world, both physically and virtually through the internet, are excited to share this day and this Shabbat with you. And so we want to ask on your behalf these words of blessing. May you be a faithful Jew, searching for wisdom and truth, working for justice and peace. May the one who has always been our guide inspire you to bring honor to your family, to our congregation, and to the whole people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'echianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Mazal Tov, and get a good night's sleep. Friends, this week's Torah portion, Emor, is one to which I have a very special connection. You see, Emor was my bar mitzvah portion. And recently, in going through some of my parents' old files, we came across my bar mitzvah speech. And I thought it might be fun to share with you some of it this evening as a way of celebrating the 55th anniversary of my bar mitzvah. Leviticus chapter 23 forms the centerpiece of this week's parashah of Emor, and it's a listing of all the holidays that made up the sacred calendar of the Israelite people during Torah times. And right in the middle of that list of holidays, there is one verse that seems a little bit out of place, and it is on that verse which I chose to comment. Verse 22 says, "When you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not reap all the way to the edges of your field, or gather the gleanings of your harvest. You shall leave them for the poor and for the stranger. I, the Lord, am your God." And here's what I said about that verse 55 years ago. This law is the basis for the traditional Jewish concept of charity. For many years, the Jewish people have believed that those who have should share with those who do not. The key word in that statement is share. Rather than giving to someone out of kindness, the Jewish people believe that it is one's duty to share with others. I believe that people should share with each other no matter how little they have. Perhaps a story about the prophet Elijah best expresses this point. There was a famine in the land of Israel. Elijah the prophet suffered along with the people. One day he set out to walk among the people. Elijah soon became hot and thirsty. He came across a cottage where a widow lived with her son. Elijah told her how parched his throat was, and though she had a little bit of water, she offered the stranger a cooling drink. And when he had finished, Elijah asked the woman if she had anything that he could eat. She scraped the bottom of the flour barrel and proceeded to make the smallest loaf of bread Elijah had ever seen. When the bread was ready, she cut it into 3 pieces. She gave the largest piece to Elijah, the second largest to her son, and she kept the smallest piece for herself. After a night's rest, Elijah prepared to leave. As he was going, he said, "God will not forget you, kind woman." The next day, there was the same amount of flour and water in the containers as there had been before Elijah had come. And this happened every day until the famine was over, because the widow had shared with the stranger. So since that Shabbat morning in 1966, I think that I have learned some things. First of all, I have learned that even if you own the field, you cannot really share the corners or the gleanings with the poor, because you can only share what you own. And the Torah teaches us that the corners and the gleanings actually belong to the poor, even though they grow on your field. This lesson might be even more powerful than the one that I learned back when I was 13. The underlying message is expressed in the Psalms, where it says, "L'Adonai ha'aretz u'melo'o," the earth and all its fullness belongs to God. So we are only temporary stewards, not really owners. Another lesson I learned is about Elijah's stories. We shouldn't imagine they are necessarily historically true. Rather, we should look for the moral of the story. Here, there are multiple lessons conveyed by the story. One lesson is that hospitality and generosity are good things. A second lesson is that good deeds seem to bring their own special rewards. While the story expresses this in terms of a miracle, the Mishnah teaches it by saying, mitzvah goreret mitzvah. One mitzvah brings another one in its wake. And the third lesson is that gratitude should be expressed through kindness. In closing, I want to express the hope that the final sentence of my bar mitzvah speech might someday come to fruition. I wrote, I hope that my training has prepared me to accept the responsibilities of being a Jewish adult. Shabbat Shalom. In the midst of our joy of celebrating this Shabbat, our joy of celebrating with Emma and with Yoni, we take a moment now to acknowledge our awareness that there are some whose joy and whose celebration is diminished due to illness. We mention particularly Sheldon Cohen, Wayne Silverman, Carrie Bellows, Andrew Bider, Esther Mendelson, Ronald James Sullivan, Dennis Gelbart, Sima Tolchinsky, Karen Zandi, Michael Ben Mindel, Sandy Rubin, Diana Binder, Elise Langenfield, Chana Devora Bat Ita, Asher Gedalia Ben Malka, Shelley Stone, Sheila Lambie, Elena Klein Angus, Ilana Miriam Bat Chava, Johanna Fine, Fred Siegel, Elaine Morgan, Tracy Kite, Valerie Dalmos, Naum Ligum, Jim Bernstein, Lionel Friedman, Dan Swartz, Eliezer Shlomo Ben Shindel. We think of them and of others of whom we know who are in need of healing, whether healing of body or healing of spirit, and we pray they will soon know a refuah shlema.
מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. מי שבירך אמותינו, מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
הננו מוכנים ומזומנים לקיים מצוות עשה של ספירת העומר. We are about to fulfill the mitzvah of the counting of the Omer, כמו שכתוב בתורה, as it is written in Torah, וספרתם לכם ממוחרת השבת, מיום אביאכם את עומר התנופה. 7 שבתות תמימות תהיינה, עד ממוחרת השבת השביעית תספרו 50 יום. From the day on which you bring the sheaf of elevation offering, the day after the Sabbath, you shall count off 7 weeks. They must be complete. You must count until the day after the 7th week, 50 days. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al sefirat ha'omer. Hayom 34 yom, shehem 4 shavuot v'shisha yamim la'omer. Today is the 34th day of the Omer, which is comprised of 4 weeks and 6 days. We turn now to the concluding section of our worship, to page 282 at the bottom of the page, for Aleinu. We rise in body or in spirit, and we turn towards Jerusalem.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, לתקן עולם במלכות שדי, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד.
Page 295. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own, Zichronam Livracha. We call to mind those whose yahrzeits are observed on this Shabbat. Jean Adams, Dr. Edward Aaron, Mona Belkov, Wolf Benjamin, Martin Bernstein, Betty Brickman, Morley Brickman, Bessie Byron, Rosie Engel, Jerome Franklin, Max Geilinger, Julius Geilinger, Sarah Ginsburg, Kate Prosterman Goldberg, Sadie Greenberg, Jack J. Gussis, Samuel Hamilton, Harry Herman, Theodore Aaron Hill, Kurt Irwin, Rose B. Jacobson, Jack L. Kaplan, Gail Clegan, Eileen Klein, Irving Klotz, Fanny Blair Levy, Jenny Miller, Inga Minkel, Ella Lowe Moss, Frank Nephew, Lee Pat, Pearl W. Powell, Joseph Rabkin, Aaron Rappaport, Nathan Sapphire, Joseph M. Schneiderman, Saul R. Schwartz, Joseph S. Shapiro, Adam Silver, Emmett Sindelar, Libby Singman, Charles Sloan, Ernest Steen, Dr. Jack B. Stein, Ben Waller, David Warabo, Lois Wynn, Jacob Yedvab, Gladys Pence Zeidman. To these thus named, we add memories of dear ones not now mentioned by name, but cherished in their mourners' hearts, as all those who mourn now rise for Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Bi'alma divrach u'tei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayichon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kariv imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'yomei omaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal Shemei d'kudsha b'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen.
V'imru, 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 Amen. V'imru, v'imru, v'imru,
Shabbat Shalom. I hope you are all safe and well. Thank you to Rabbi and Marla for leading us in prayer and song, to Jana and family for leading us in the candle blessing, and thank you to our tech team coach, Amber Wood. Also, a mazel tov to Emma Shimovich for her honor, being 18 under 18, a wonderful recognition given by the Jewish Federation. Also, a mazel tov to her mom, Dana Rhodes. Thank you as well for your music. Mazel tov to Jana and Mark Soloveitchik, as their son Yoni will be called to the Torah at his bar mitzvah, which will be held Saturday morning at Shabbat services at 10:30. Services can be viewed both on Zoom and on YouTube. Please review your Staying Healthy at TBI, which lists both upcoming services and programs. On Sunday, May 9th, TBI will dedicate the Michael A. Weinberg Center for Jewish Living. The center is a rededication of the TBI Religious School in our Rabbi Weinberg's honor. The formal dedication will take place at 8:30 a.m. and can be viewed online only. Rabbi Jessica Lott will officiate. Jessica is a congregant, a former student of TBI, and Rabbi Lott is also Rabbi Weinberg's niece. Following the dedication, we will welcome members of the congregation to tour the new space. Tours will be held in 15-minute time slots to allow for social distancing. As this is the last day of school, religious school, there will be activities for students going on outside in our parking lot. You can also, on that day, drop off your donations to the Niles Township Food Pantry, which happens to be Beverly Gom's Mitzvah Project, and e-cycling items, which is Jonah Weiss's upcoming Jonah Weiss's Mitzvah Project, both on that morning. Also, thank you to TBI Brotherhood for supplying sweet treats on the morning. A quick review of Shavuot 5781 at TBI. On Friday, May 14th, between 3 and 5, pick up your complimentary pre-packaged Eli's Slice of Cheesecake at our TBI parking lot. A pickup, we appreciate you bringing canned goods for our Niles Township Food Pantry, as well as teacher appreciation donations. And remember to sign up online for your slice of cheesecake compliments of TBI. On Sunday, May 16th at 7:30, Erev Shavuot and confirmation services will be held. A Zoom link is available on tbiskokie.org. Then on Monday, May 17th at 10:30 a.m., Shavuot morning services, including Yizkor, will be held. Zoom link available on our website, tbiskokie.org. Before closing, I would like to just share a mazel tov to our member, Alice Salovey. Alice's poem, The Shabbat Candles, along with her picture and an article about her, are in the current issue of Chicago Jewish History, which is a quarterly publication of the Chicago Jewish Historical Society. I would now like to close by sharing a lovely new poem written by our member and our TBI Poet Laureate, Alice Salovey, entitled Renewal. Renewal. I listened to the birds, the birth pangs of our ground being readied for the new tree about to be planted. It replaces a beautiful tree that was slowly dying. This is life, I thought, the old making way for the new as life so beautifully continues and renews itself. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We will, as is our custom, conclude our worship on Shabbat by making Kiddush. Vayhi Erev, vayhi Voker Yom HaShishi. ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם. ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה. וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו. כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצבנו. בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו, זיכרון למעשה וראשית. כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדיש השבת.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Wonderful
Shabbat
Shabbat.
shalom.